Test 12. Question 1. This sign is used to warn drivers that A. The right lane is ending and traffic should merge left. B. The road curves ahead. C. There are upcoming intersections. The correct answer: A. The right lane is ending and traffic should merge left. Warning signs typically have a yellow background with black markings. They are used to alert drivers to conditions or hazards that are approaching. In the specific sign you mention, it warns drivers that the number of lanes on the road will be reduced ahead, and it advises them to merge left to adjust to the changing road conditions safely. Question 2. Double solid yellow lane markings mean that A. Neither lane may pass. B. Both lanes may pass. C. The lane to the right may pass. The correct answer: A. Neither lane may pass. Yellow lane markings on the road indicate a separation between lanes where traffic is moving in opposite directions. When you encounter double solid yellow lane markings, it means passing or crossing over into the oncoming traffic lane is not allowed for vehicles in both directions. These markings are in place to enhance safety by preventing head-on collisions and ensuring that traffic flows smoothly in their respective lanes. Question 3. A safety zone is a specially marked area for passengers to get on or off of buses or trolleys. You may not drive through a safety zone. A. When a bus or trolley is present. B. When a bus or trolley is unloading passengers. C. At any time for any reason. The correct answer: C. At any time for any reason. A safety zone is an area on the road designated for the safety of pedestrians. As a driver, you should never drive through a safety zone because it is exclusively reserved for pedestrians. This ensures their safety when crossing the road and helps avoid any potential accidents between vehicles and pedestrians in that area. Question 4. You are driving on a freeway with a posted speed limit of 65 miles per hour. Traffic is traveling at 70 miles per hour. You may legally drive A. 70 miles per hour or faster to keep up with the speed of traffic. B. Between 65 miles per hour and 70 miles per hour. C. No faster than 65 miles per hour. The correct answer: C. No faster than 65 miles per hour. In most California highways, the maximum speed limit is set at 65 miles per hour. However, you are only allowed to drive at speeds of up to 70 miles per hour if you see a posted speed limit sign indicating this higher limit. In the absence of such a sign, you should not exceed the default maximum speed limit of 65 miles per hour on California highways to ensure safe and legal driving. Question 5. When crossing a sidewalk to enter traffic from an alley or driveway, drivers should A. Stop only if pedestrians are on the sidewalk. B. Stop before driving onto the sidewalk or sidewalk area. C. Expect pedestrians on the sidewalk to yield the right-of-way. The correct answer: B. Stop before driving onto the sidewalk or sidewalk area. When you're exiting an alley, driveway, or parking lot to enter a roadway, it's important to come to a complete stop before crossing over a sidewalk or sidewalk area. This stop is necessary because pedestrians and existing traffic on the sidewalk have the right-of-way. You must wait for a safe gap in pedestrian and vehicle traffic before proceeding onto the roadway, ensuring the safety of everyone involved. Question 6. When driving in fog, it is best to drive with A. High beam headlights. B. Low beam headlights. C. Four-way flashers. The correct answer: B. Low beam headlights. When driving in fog, rain, or snow, it's advisable to use your low beam headlights. Low beams provide a shorter and more focused light pattern, which helps improve visibility in adverse weather conditions. High beam lights, on the other hand, can reflect off the moisture particles in the air, like fog or raindrops, and snow, causing a glare that further reduces visibility. So, using low beam headlights in these conditions is safer as it minimizes glare and allows you to see the road more clearly. Question 7. When you see an emergency vehicle approaching while using its flashing lights, you must A. Maintain your speed and stay in your lane until the vehicle has passed. B. Move into the right lane and drive slowly until the vehicle has passed. C. Pull over to the curb or edge of the road and stop until the vehicle has passed. The correct answer: C. pull over to the curb or edge of the road and stop until the vehicle has passed. When you spot an emergency vehicle with its flashing lights approaching, it's essential to pull over to the right edge of the road and come to a complete stop. Ideally, you should position your vehicle parallel to the curb on the right side of the road. If you are on a one-way street, move your vehicle toward the road edge closest to you while still allowing ample space for the emergency vehicle to pass. This action helps clear a path for the emergency vehicle to respond quickly to the situation, ensuring the safety of everyone involved. Question 8. If your wheels drop off the roadway or pavement edge, you should A. Wait until it is safe to do so, then gradually re-enter the roadway. B. Turn back onto the roadway immediately. C. Stop. The correct answer: A. Wait until it is safe to do so, then gradually re-enter the roadway. If your vehicle's wheels go off the road or pavement edge, don't try to immediately steer back onto the road. Instead, slow down, check for traffic, and when it's safe, gently return to the roadway. This approach helps maintain control and safety. Question 9. If you hit an animal with your vehicle while driving on a California highway, you should A. Move the injured animal off the road. B. Call the Humane Society. C. Continue driving. The correct answer: B. Call the Humane Society. If you injure or kill an animal on the roadway, it's advisable to take responsible action. You should contact the California Highway Patrol, CHP, the nearest Humane Society, or the local police. It's important not to leave the injured animal unattended or attempt to move it yourself. This helps ensure the animal receives appropriate care and avoids any further harm to the animal or potential safety hazards for you and other drivers on the road. Question 10. As you enter into a roundabout, you should slow down and A. Yield to any crossing pedestrians and bicyclists. B. Yield to any car already within the roundabout. C. Both of the above. The correct answer: C. Both of the above. When entering a roundabout, you should yield a right-of-way to pedestrians, bicyclists, and any vehicles that are already inside the roundabout. This means you must wait for them to pass before you enter the circular roadway. Yielding in this manner promotes safety and ensures smooth traffic flow within the roundabout. Question 11. This road sign means A. No right turn. B. Drive only in the direction of the arrow. C. Curve ahead. The correct answer: B. Drive only in the direction of the arrow. Regulatory signs are road signs that inform drivers of specific traffic laws they must follow. When you encounter a regulatory sign with an arrow indicating a direction, it means you are required by law to drive in the direction shown by the arrow. Failure to do so can result in traffic violations. These signs are used to control and direct the flow of traffic, ensuring safety and order on the road. Question 12. You are getting ready to make a right turn. You should A. Signal and turn immediately. B. Stop before entering the right lane and let all other traffic go first. C. Slow down or stop, if necessary, and then make the turn. The correct answer: C. Slow down or stop, if necessary, and then make the turn. When making a right turn while driving, signal early. Begin signaling about 100 feet before the turn to indicate your intention to other drivers. Reduce speed, slow down as you approach the turn to ensure a safe maneuver. Stop, if needed, if there's a limit line or stop sign at the intersection, come to a complete stop behind it. Make the turn. Once it's safe, proceed with your right turn, being mindful of any oncoming traffic or pedestrians with the right-of-way. These steps help you execute a right turn safely and in accordance with traffic rules. Question 13. Streets and highways are most slippery. A. When it has been raining hard for several hours. B. When they are clean and dry. C. Just after it starts to rain. The correct answer: C. Just after it starts to rain. Driving during the first half hour of rainfall can be hazardous because the roads become very slippery. Rainwater mixes with oil and chemicals on the road, creating a slick surface. To stay safe, exercise extra caution when driving in these conditions, as your vehicle may have reduced traction and braking capabilities. Question 14. Pedestrians crossing at corners have the right of way. A. Only at controlled intersections. B. Only when a crosswalk is painted on the street. C. Whether or not a crosswalk is marked. The correct answer. C. Whether or not a crosswalk is marked. Respecting the right-of-way of pedestrians is crucial for road safety. Always stop for pedestrians when they are crossing at a corner or crosswalk, even if there are no traffic signal lights. This includes stopping for pedestrians at any crosswalk, whether it's marked with painted lines or not. Yielding to pedestrians in these situations is a fundamental traffic rule that helps protect the safety of people on foot. Question 15. You are involved in a minor collision at an intersection. There are no injuries and there is very little vehicle damage. You should A. Leave your vehicle in the traffic lane until law enforcement arrives. B. Move your vehicle out of the traffic lane, if possible. C. Not move your vehicle for any reason. The correct answer. B. Move your vehicle out of the traffic lane, if possible. After a collision in which no one has been injured or killed, and if it's safe to do so, you should move your vehicle out of the traffic lane. This action helps prevent further accidents and keeps the traffic flow smooth. It's important to prioritize safety while doing this and to exchange information with the other party involved in the accident as necessary. Question 16. If your car begins to skid out of control, you should A. Pump the brakes. B. Apply the brakes lightly. C. Stay off the brakes. The correct answer. C. Stay off the brakes. If your vehicle starts to skid, it's important not to apply the brakes. Instead, focus on correcting your steering. Keep steering in the direction you want to go until your vehicle regains traction and is back under your control. This approach helps you regain stability and avoid further loss of control. Question 17. If you are riding in a vehicle equipped with a lap belt and a separate shoulder belt, you are A. Only required to use the lap belt. B. Required to use both the lap and shoulder belts. C. Only required to use the shoulder belt. The correct answer. B. Required to use both the lap and shoulder belts. If your vehicle is equipped with both a lap belt and a separate shoulder belt, it's a legal requirement to use both belts. These safety restraints work together to provide maximum protection in the event of a collision, reducing the risk of injury. Using both the lap belt and shoulder belt properly is essential for your safety while driving. Question 18. When passing, you should move back into the right lane when A. You are one vehicle length ahead of the passed vehicle. B. You can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. C. You are 50 feet ahead of the passed vehicle. The correct answer. B. You can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. When passing another vehicle on the road, make sure you have sufficient space to safely return to your driving lane. Before moving back into your lane, ensure there is enough room between your vehicle and the one you've passed. A good rule of thumb is to wait until you can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. This ensures a safe and proper merging back into your lane without cutting off the passed vehicle too closely, reducing the risk of accidents. Question 19. This sign means A. Upcoming downgrade or hill. B. Road construction area. C. Upcoming narrowing of roadway. The correct answer. A. Upcoming downgrade or hill. This sign is a warning of a potentially hazardous downhill slope or hill ahead. The descent could be lengthy, steep, or have sharp curves. Drivers should be cautious when approaching this type of terrain, reduce their speed, and be prepared for the challenges that may arise when driving downhill or through hilly areas. Question 20. If the driver of an oncoming vehicle fails to dim their headlights. A. Look toward the center of the roadway. B. Look toward the right side of the road. C. Look straight ahead. The correct answer. B. Look toward the right side of the road. If an oncoming driver does not dim their headlights, it's important to avoid being blinded by their lights. To do this, shift your gaze towards the right side of the road. This will help you maintain visibility of the road ahead without being directly in the path of their bright headlights. It's essential to stay focused on your own safety and not retaliate by keeping your own high beams on, as this can create a dangerous situation for both drivers. Question 21. All of the following are dangerous to do while driving. Which is also illegal? A. Wearing a headset that covers both ears. B. Having one or more interior lights on. C. Using cruise control on residential streets. The correct answer. A. Wearing a headset that covers both ears.
Wearing a headset or earplugs in both ears while driving is typically against the law in many places. This restriction is in place to ensure that drivers can remain fully aware of their surroundings and potential hazards on the road. It's crucial for drivers to have an unobstructed hearing to hear important auditory cues like sirens, horns, and other sounds that can alert them to potential dangers and help maintain road safety.
Question 22. When driving under low visibility conditions due to fog, you should A. Turn on your high beam headlights. B. Slow down and use your low beam headlights. C. Increase your speed so you do not cause an accident. The correct answer. B. Slow down and use your low beam headlights. In foggy conditions, it's important to reduce speed, slow down to a safe and manageable speed to maintain control of your vehicle. Use low beam lights. Use your low beam headlights for better visibility. High beams can reflect off the fog and reduce visibility. Increase following distance. Leave extra space between your vehicle and others to allow for sudden stops. Stay alert, concentrate on the road and be prepared for limited visibility. If the fog becomes too dense to see, it's safest to pull off the road and wait for the fog to clear. Question 23. To avoid last-minute moves, you should be looking down the road to where your vehicle will be in about A. 5 to 10 seconds. B. 10 to 15 seconds. C. 15 to 20 seconds. The correct answer. B. 10 to 15 seconds.
To prevent last-minute maneuvers and react to hazards effectively, it's advisable to continuously scan the road about 10 to 15 seconds ahead of your vehicle. This proactive approach helps you identify potential dangers before they become immediate threats, giving you more time to respond safely.
Question 24. When should you yield your legal right-of-way? A. Often, even at controlled intersections. B. Whenever it helps prevent collisions. C. Never. It confuses other drivers. The correct answer. B. Whenever it helps prevent collisions.
It's important to never assume that other drivers will give you the right-of-way. Instead, be prepared to yield your right-of-way when necessary to prevent collisions. Prioritizing safety over the assumption of right-of-way can help avoid accidents and ensure a safer driving experience for everyone on the road.
Question 25. Allow extra space in front of your vehicle when following A. Station wagon. B. Passenger vehicle. C. Motorcycle. The correct answer. C. Motorcycle.
When driving behind a motorcycle, it's crucial to maintain extra space. Motorcycles can stop more rapidly than larger vehicles, so having sufficient room allows you to stop safely if the motorcyclist brakes or encounters a problem. Additionally, keep in mind that motorcycles are less visible at night, as they typically have only one tail light. Therefore, increased following distance and heightened awareness can contribute to safer interactions with motorcycles on the road.
Question 26. You may legally block an intersection. A. If you enter the intersection on the green light. B. During rush hour traffic. C. Under no circumstances. The correct answer. C. Under no circumstances.
Even if a traffic light is green, you should only enter an intersection if you can clear it entirely before the light turns red. Blocking the intersection can result in a citation. This rule helps maintain the flow of traffic and prevents gridlock, ensuring safe and efficient movement through intersections.
Question 27. Various traffic control devices in construction and maintenance work areas are the color A. Red. B. Orange. C. Yellow. The correct answer. B. Orange.
Orange warning signs are typically employed in and around work zones to alert drivers to potential hazards and construction activities ahead. When you encounter these orange signs, cones, or barriers on a roadway, it's essential to exercise special caution. These signs indicate the need to slow down, be vigilant, and follow any temporary traffic rules or lane changes to ensure the safety of both drivers and construction workers in the work zone.
Question 28. The speed limit on a school zone where children are present is, unless otherwise posted, A. 15 miles per hour. B. 25 miles per hour. C. 20 miles per hour. The correct answer. B. 25 miles per hour.
When driving within 500 to 1,000 feet of a school while children are present outside or crossing the street, the speed limit is typically reduced to 25 miles per hour, unless there is a different speed limit posted. In some school zones, particularly those near schools with heavy pedestrian traffic, speed limits can be as low as 15 miles per hour. These reduced speed limits help ensure the safety of children in school areas and require extra caution from drivers.
Question 29. 3 of the most important times to check for traffic behind you are before A. Backing, making a sharp turn, or crossing an intersection. B. Backing, changing lanes, or slowing down quickly. C. Changing lanes, crossing intersections, or slowing down quickly. The correct answer: B. Backing, changing lanes, or slowing down quickly.
Checking behind you before changing lanes, reducing your speed, backing up, or driving down a long or steep hill is crucial for safety. This action helps you be aware of any vehicles or hazards in your blind spots or the path you intend to take, reducing the risk of accidents and ensuring safe maneuvering on the road.
Question 30. At a crosswalk. A. You must yield to pedestrians. B. Pedestrians must yield to you. C. Construction workers must yield to you. The correct answer: A. You must yield to pedestrians.
Pedestrians have the right of way when crossing streets, but they must also follow traffic control signals. In the absence of a traffic signal, vehicles are required to stop for pedestrians in a crosswalk, regardless of whether it is marked or unmarked. This rule is in place to ensure pedestrian safety and allows them to cross roads more safely when drivers yield the right of way.
Question 31. Make room for cars that are entering the freeway by A. Slowing down. B. Merging into a different lane. C. Maintaining your speed and position. The correct answer: B. Merging into a different lane.
When vehicles are entering a freeway, it's important to make room for them. If possible, merge into the next lane to create a gap for these incoming vehicles. If you can't change lanes, adjust your speed to ensure there's enough space for the merging vehicles to enter the freeway safely. This cooperative driving approach helps maintain the flow of traffic and enhances overall safety on the road.
Question 32. A curb painted red means A. Loading zone. B. The area is reserved for picking up or dropping off passengers. C. No parking, standing, or stopping. The correct answer: C. No parking, standing, or stopping.
A red painted curb indicates that you are not allowed to stop, stand, or park your vehicle there. This is typically enforced to keep certain areas clear for specific purposes or to ensure traffic flow and safety. Parking or stopping at a red curb can result in parking tickets or towing of your vehicle, so it's important to obey this restriction.
Question 33. The best thing to do if you become tired while driving is to A. Stop to rest or change drivers. B. Drink coffee. C. Open a window. The correct answer: A. Stop to rest or change drivers.
If you start to feel tired while driving, it's safest to pull over and either rest or switch drivers. Fatigue can impair your concentration and slow your reaction times, making driving dangerous. Taking a break to rest or having someone else take the wheel helps ensure you stay alert and capable of driving safely.
Question 34. Abandoning an animal on the highway may result in A. Jail time. B. A point against your license. C. No legal consequences. The correct answer: A. Jail time.
Dumping or abandoning an animal on the highway is illegal and can lead to serious consequences. In many places, this act can result in penalties such as 6 months of jail time, a fine of up to $1,000, or a combination of both. These laws are in place to prevent cruelty to animals and ensure their well-being.
Question 35. When is it legal for minors to use a cell phone without a hands-free device while driving? A. When making a call while stopped at the red light. B. When making a call for emergency assistance. C. Never. The correct answer: B. When making a call for emergency assistance.
Laws regarding cell phone use while driving vary by location, but for minors, it is generally illegal to use a cell phone while driving except to contact emergency services in a genuine emergency. Adult drivers, in some places, are allowed to use hands-free devices for calls, but it's advisable to use phones only when necessary, especially to prevent distractions and promote safe driving practices. The specific rules may differ depending on local regulations, so it's important to be aware of the laws in your area.
Question 36. If a traffic signal light is green and a police officer signals for you to stop, you should A. Obey the officer. B. Obey the traffic signal. C. Do what the vehicle in front of you does. The correct answer: A. Obey the officer.
Drivers are required to follow instructions given by a police officer, even if those instructions conflict with the usual traffic laws, signs, signals, or road markings. This is because police officers have the authority to manage traffic and ensure public safety in specific situations, and their directions take precedence over standard traffic rules. Following their instructions is essential for maintaining order and safety on the road.